Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Talk to Me Nice. We talk about love, life, and all things spice and sugar nation.
What is the hair doing?
Yeah. Talk to me nice, yeah. You need some sugar,
We have our sisters in the building.
yeah. You know it goes down on the high speed. And every episode it gets spicy. Who would you rather with Shay? Who would you rather with Nature? Talk to me nice, yeah. Talk to me nice, yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of
Talk to Me Nice, where we talk about love, life,
and all things spice and sugar nation.
and Miss Shea Butter Baby.
And we have a guest today, y'all. Period.
Introduce yourself, girl.
Okay, my name is Kayuna,
The bestie boo.
the bestest. I am the third
Yes.
to this.
No. Y'all know it's always a duo and a trio. I've accepted my position and I'm fine with it.
No, we're a trio. I can say we're a trio.
Well, we are quadruple.
Yeah, we are.
You can't forget Bree. Hey, girl.
Well, yeah, shout out to Bree. We're definitely, yeah, that.
There were four. That's what the group chat is called.
Yes.
So there's
Then
just
there were
four.
four.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
But yeah. Don't be shadeful or shady, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little small tree, not a big tree. A little plant, a little alone.
Literally leaf.
A little
It's literally nothing.
It's literally
I
just.
feel the breeze.
Yeah. It's literally nothing.
Well, y'all let them know where they can find you. Like, what's your socials?
Last time I said Facebook, I got made fun of. But on Instagram, my name is Kayuna15. But you definitely can find me on Facebook under Kayuna Murray because I be on there.
I do too.
I don't think anybody made fun of you.
I think it was you. I think it was you.
I think people just think of Facebook now. Like, girl, that's for the old folks. Even though we
It
be on
is.
there, but you know.
But maybe that's
where
us
it goes
now.
down on
Yeah.
Facebook. That's
Oh, no, for sure.
It's just more local and like you will know everybody, so it's more like I guess
true. True.
you
Mama,
care more
everybody,
about what's going on
yeah.
versus just like scrolling. I
Yeah,
guess.
true.
Your mom and everybody in them on Facebook.
And you been everybody's business.
Yeah. So,
That's the
okay.
bad part of Facebook.
We usually like to catch up, but we pretty much have the same life.
I mean, the day to day is the same, so I don't.
Nothing's going on. So I guess we can just get into some hot topics.
And you be on the net and stuff, right?
Yes.
You be seeing what's going on. You follow the shade room.
Yes, I do. I checked it religiously, actually.
All right. So the first thing I saw in the shade room was the little Carrie Hilson diss about Beyonce, right? Okay. So she was saying how she was like forced to do it. So what is forced? Like how can you force somebody to say something?
I don't think it's that forceful because you gotta get in the booth and say these words yourself, even if they're not the words that you wrote. They're the words that you went in the booth and said.
That's
So
what I'm like, why does she have to sing it? You know, contracts in music industry they
I
say
would
it's
say,
the devil.
yeah.
So I'm saying, what was they holding over her? Because she still did it.
Well, I don't think they was holding anything over her. She said in an interview that her album hadn't been released yet, so they were saying like you either do the song or we're not gonna release your album type of thing. So that's why she was saying she felt like she was forced, like she didn't have no choice because she wanted her album.
And which album was that? Was it the album that did good?
Girl, baby, I don't know no Carrie Hilson album. I know a few songs, but I don't know no album.
When the Prime Carrie Hilson, you don't know the albums? Hold on.
I don't know.
I don't know the
I don't know the album.
Yeah,
I
know
can
she
name
got a
some
few
songs.
about 3, 4 little bops, but I don't think I've listened to
albums.
3, 4 bops, Carrie Hilson. Hold on.
I'm saying like mainstream that most people know.
It's albums, no skips type Carrie
Album.
Hilson.
No, she got some good songs, but I don't know the names of her albums.
Wow, this is crazy.
Like I know that album, but well, I really
This is the first one that has all of the songs.
Yeah,
all
I know
the
that
hits.
one. Oh, that's her self-titled
I don't know,
album.
maybe I just gotta look and see the songs again because it's been a minute, you know.
I think we said we know the
It's been 10
songs. We
years.
just didn't know the names of the albums.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't.
Track list is what I need to be searching. Okay, that's what I wanted to know about the whole force thing. Like, do you think that she was like, because she said she felt so, and either way, it ended her career. Like, so whether you didn't have an album come out or you did the song, it was the same ending either way. So it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which album that was. What year was that? Because now I want to know which album they was saying couldn't drop.
So, yeah. And then is the Turning Me On remix on one of her albums?
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know she had a Beyonce.
That's what people were saying. They was like, girl, we didn't even hear the remix. Like the first song was popular,
but then when I heard it, I'm like, God damn.
I never heard the diss either. I just knew that's why she was blackballed, but I never actually heard the song myself until on the little.
I'm confused on the beef. Where did this stem from?
That's the confusion. I think it was probably like a label, because I think at that time both of them were kind of high, and they were both independent, like not independent, but they were female artists. And so I just think that their label was trying to push that out. Didn't she say something about Lil Wayne? Did she not say something about Lil Wayne was up in there or something? Because he wanted to like make a remix of that song.
Oh,
he was going on tour or something like that.
I think I did remember her saying that.
So I don't know. I just feel like, yes, I maybe get the pressures of them pressuring her to do the song, but at the same time, you didn't have to go in there and lay down the track. Like, you gave them. You gave them the
She
song.
probably felt like she didn't have a choice, like she said, and she also said, I was young, you know. So I think she looked at it as either her album coming out or it's not coming out. So
I feel like you had a choice. If you would have not came out with the song, yes, they probably would have released your music. Probably would have dropped you from the label, but you probably. It was popular enough to come back out with like a breakout song. I feel like you just got blackballed and accepted it. Like, I don't feel like she
not a breakout song. When blackball means ain't nobody gonna work with you, so she can't come up with a breakout song if ain't nobody working with her.
Or you could be your own independent and push your own stuff out. Like, you put your own money out. People done did it.
Maybe she ain't had that much money. It's probably expensive. We don't know that side of the entertainment, how much shit costs. Studios and mixes and shit like that.
They all money for all that stuff.
But just to name a few on this album: Knock You Down, Pretty Girl Rock, Energy, Taking my energy, Make Love, One Night Stand, Turning Me On, Slow Dance, Tell Them the Truth. These is no skips.
Okay.
We know this. I know all the songs.
Yeah, I know.
No. She said 3, 5, 9.
Okay, but to be fair, like I said, it's been 12 years since I've heard
Miss Carrie, baby. Come on.
Period.
And I would definitely still rock to a Carrie Bop though.
That's real R&B. Carrie Hilson, Keisha Cole, Ashanti, all them people. That was prime woman R&B. So.
But I feel like, hopefully now that this has come out and everybody kind of knows the backstory, that she kind of start putting music back out.
I think she have a new song out, don't she?
Oh, did she?
Or maybe she's working on new music. I don't know. But anyway,
she needs to join the Millennium Tour, really.
Yeah.
People would pay good money to see.
Or maybe she. Oh, is that the same? She the same age as everybody else on there, right?
I would say so too, because if she was around like the Keisha Cole era, they was talking about Keisha Cole being on the
I feel like Keisha Cole was like maybe 10 years older than Carrie Hilson, no?
But as far as when they was out at the same time, I don't know.
I feel like popularity wise, they were kind of up there around the same. I'm talking about like some popularity.
Yeah. But with the Carrie Hilson Beyonce beef, I'm still confused on where it came from, or I don't know.
I guess label.
Or Esther Dean.
She said,
that's what she said.
I just wrote it, like, but I feel like she didn't have to do it was a hit or whatever she said.
Yeah, like
it wasn't a hit. I never heard it before. And then she tried to shade Carrie, saying we wrote it together, knowing that she didn't write none of the diss parts. She wrote the good parts. Why would you even say it like that?
Yeah, it didn't make the remix didn't make sense. The remix is a diss song. It didn't make sense. So
I mean, I guess because she was beefing with Beyonce. I don't get it.
I do remember people saying like Carrie Hilson and Beyonce at one time had like, I don't know if it was words, but like, you know, they tried to like
that make up shit.
Yeah, but I feel like at one point it was a thing. So
I'm like, everybody who beef with Beyonce, what their career gonna be over?
Yes.
Well, I guess because she took a shot and the lyrics was disrespectful. Shit, they probably just was like, nah, fuck you, girl. You talking about her for no reason?
Yeah, they were very disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm still confused on.
I wouldn't have said none of that shit, especially if I didn't have real active beef and y'all just telling me to say this. I definitely wouldn't have said none of that.
And then you get a real deal.
Yeah, you know what the fuck that shit in Spanish. If the contract say I gotta say it, I was singing in Spanish. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
You mix it up.
Still fulfilled the contract.
You know?
And it is a shame because, like you said, nobody ever listened to the remix, never even heard it before it came back up. So
imagine your career going away because of a diss song that nobody heard.
So how is that possible though? Obviously, people had to hear it for her to lose her career, right?
What I also don't understand is
Beyonce beef rumor or something, maybe.
What I also don't understand is how did she get blackballed if they still released the song? like you would blackball somebody if they don't do something. But she went in there and laid out the tracks, and y'all still released a song. So why did she get back?
Oh, maybe that was Beyonce's doing. Maybe Beyonce was like, me or her.
She was cutting some opportunities or something for Carrie. You know, like
stop in my bag.
You ain't seen it in a minute. She cut every.
Yeah.
Even the little nightclubs. That too.
Hey, but Carrie's still performing in them little hats and boots. She looking good.
Maybe pull it up and show me.
I've seen a couple performances she did, but
her and Maya.
she did a couple movies, you know.
Yeah.
She be on
like
BET.
the Lifetime movies.
BET. But she was in that Christmas movie. That was like man.
Okay, yeah, she was
somebody's girlfriend.
She was a good actor.
Okay. You know what? Speaking of girlfriend, I want to mention Neo and his 4 girlfriends. Okay, I just want to mention him because I wanted to bring up the conversation because obviously everyone looks at it as like, negative. I feel like he's stupid and all 4 girls are stupid. That's how most people look at it. So it's the thing like, let's say another topic, like light skin and dark skin. Like you're wrong if you don't like dark skinned women, but you're not wrong. Yeah, but you're not wrong if you're a woman who doesn't like dark skinned men. Like okay. So I'm using that as an example of preference. So if both parties or all parties, like Neo and all of his 4 girlfriends, are on the same page, why is it negative? Only if he was hurting one of the 4 or someone was getting hurt in the equation should it be negative. But if everyone is a willing participant, I just want to know why is it such a negative thing.
I don't think it's negative.
Yeah, I don't think it's negative.
I think it's negative because of probably how he talk about it a little bit, like how he'll go in the media and say, oh, well, they agree that I can talk to other people, but they can't. People might see a problem with that, I can see, but as far as like them all being in that relationship and being whatever that word is, then I feel like there's no problem with that. I think people see it negative because they probably wouldn't do it.
It's not the norm. I
think it's atypical and people just don't like what's not normal.
Yeah. It's not the norm in American culture, but them Nigerian men be having about
Nobody saying that when they say did they do it?
14 wives.
They be all rich too, all 14 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, my thing is I don't get why do you care so much about someone else's life? Like
literally, you can't pay me enough to wake up and comment on a post about Neo, comment about his. I don't care.
I be seeing so many comments like about just the random things. Like I think G Herbo had wished his girl. I don't know if Tana is his girlfriend or not, but he wished her a happy birthday or whatever, and he called her loyal. He was like, "You're the most loyal person ever." And then somebody was in the comment was like, "Well, why didn't you comment on how well of a mom she is?" First of all, how you gonna tell him how to wish her a happy birthday? You don't even fucking know her. And why does it even matter that he did mention that? How you know he don't tell her that every day? Like, why does it matter to you specifically that you did not see that in his happy birthday
wish? The internet is not a real place.
It definitely is. I was like, you people are delusional. Like, I couldn't believe the comments I was reading. I was like, what the fuck? That's save it for Mother's Day, goddammit. Maybe that's what he's saving it for. It's a whole different holiday right now.
Yeah, but with the Neo thing, if his girlfriend's happy, if that's what works for them, then I like it. I still bump so sick.
Okay. He have time to follow him, so
I mean, I think they all together at all the time. And even when you say he be speaking on I can talk to other people but they can't, like, he ain't lying. They agreed to that. Like, they didn't have to agree to that. They could have just been like, no, and he would have found someone who would have. So I don't feel like either party is dumb because they're just doing whatever they want. Like, no one's being forced to do any of that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've seen any, like, where he's trying to be very dominant or forceful on them. Giving a little.
It looks very playful.
Like that one TikTok couple.
I'm gonna say like that.
What?
I don't say like that R. Kelly relationship he had with them two.
That was a cult.
That was very forceful and unfun.
Yeah, it was a cult. They were trapped.
And his girlfriends, they definitely don't give me that type of vibe.
And they're all wrong.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's just, I don't know. I feel like, one last thing on the new thing. I feel like because when he was married, he kept cheating on his wife.
This makes sense.
Right. So I feel like that's who he's supposed to be because he's never going to be faithful. So why do y'all want him to settle down with one woman? Because all he's going to do is cheat on them. Yeah. So let him have his 4 or 5 girlfriends so there ain't nobody cheating on nobody.
Really, no matter what he do, people going to have a problem with it. So
yeah, I feel like he had that monogamous relationship. He's done the marriage. He's done the long.
He didn't do it the right way. Right. He experienced it.
I need some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's. Hey, to each his
He's
own.
one person that I separated the personal life from the music because he definitely got some bops. So whatever he doing in his personal life ain't got nothing to do with
That is 100%.
I try to do that with pretty much all of them.
Neo will forever have classics. So.
Yeah, and then
he wrote
have 20 wives.
The pen game was crazy too. So
I wonder is he still writing?
I'm sure.
100%.
Yeah.
He's taking
Look
care
up
of them
some
4
stuff.
wives without writing, you know? You gotta be bringing some in.
They don't look rich and nothing. I mean, they just look regular. They look like they have money,
yeah,
but they don't look like
They're
basketball wives.
But they're with Neo.
Yeah, Neo got a little money on.
No.
But with 4 girlfriends, I can see how his money young would go fast.
You
But
know?
like you said, they ain't looking.
They got rocking Chanel. I think ain't nobody got no little.
Yeah, they got a budget over there, baby.
Yeah, it wasn't no Carisha and you know who with nothing.
Because 4 is crazy.
All right, I was going to just say one more thing and then we can get into the topic. But do anybody feel like they have any toxic traits? And not just like in relationships, just like period, just like as a person.
Toxic trait. I'm great.
What's a trait? Well, I know what a trait is, but like, I don't know what
like
I'm
a personality
thinking is what we consider a trait. You said toxic? I was gonna say.
You know that's a made up word
can toxic
for
be
now.
kind of a little bit related to bad, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's only related to bad.
On the borderline.
Or just bad for you to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Like let's say a toxic trait is like eating too many sweets or something like that. It doesn't have to be like a bad, but it's just like bad to do or bad for you or something like that.
A toxic trait.
I had to think on some.
Could give me an example.
You have a toxic trait? You have a toxic
Well, I'm
trait?
pretty sure.
I thought I thought you were saying you thought of something like you already had.
Yeah, I was thinking of some, but I don't know if they.
I don't know if this would be a toxic trait, but I get irritated like so quickly. I don't know if it'll be
See,
a toxic
if
trait.
you feel like it's your judgment, you know, so if you feel like it's a toxic trait of yours, then
It is toxic. It's actually like something I need to go back to therapy and work on it because why am I so irritated? Like, if you breathe wrong, like I'm irritated. Like I don't know why.
And you know what? Knowing you, I can say that is 100% true.
Yeah, but like I hate that. I don't want to come off like I'm just irritated all the time. I literally do not know why I get irritated so fast. Like,
hey, look,
it's like
love me for who I am.
Yeah.
I'm just like, don't piss me off all the time. So I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like my toxic trait, if we're going to talk about getting irritated, I feel like mine is like I'm either 0 or 100. There's nothing in between. I either don't care about it at all or I care about it way too much.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you're not getting a 56, a 28, a 72.
Knowing you, as long as I know you, I can say that is 100% true. Literally either dead,
don't give a fuck,
or like,
or I give a fuck.
Like on 10 level, 20. Like
I don't know. I was trying to think
I
of
said 100, y'all.
You're definitely on 100.
And some examples of like what irritates me. I don't know. Like if somebody like wash their hands and try to touch me and their hands is wet, like that would irritate me.
No, that should irritate anybody.
Well, like somebody wash their hands and then they just open the door with wet hands. Like that is so annoying. Why would you do that? You can use your shirt or something. I don't know.
I get irritated. I feel like ours probably be small things to other people, but to me it just makes me irritated. And I don't know why I'm always irritated. So.
Okay, I would say my toxic trait. I have a hard time listening. Like I really do. Once I get set in my ways, I'm like set in my ways. Like. Yeah. Well, I can say it's impatient. I have no patience, like at all. Like if I want to do something and I say something I want to do, I'll go do it. Or if I can't do it or somebody can't do it for me, now I'm irritated, I'm upset, and I'm mad.
I'm just doing it myself.
Yeah, that's me. Like I'm like, you want? All right, I'm gonna do it myself. And now that I gotta do it by myself, I'm finna have an attitude. Like since you don't want to help me and I gotta do it, now I'm mad. Like
even though you offered yourself to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't know. Cause just hurry up. Just do it when I say do it, and we gotta have no problems.
And I think it's because is introvert when the ones who don't want to be around people, or the extrovert.
That's introvert.
I think because I'm introvert too, but like obviously y'all, we've been friends for years. I'm being around y'all, could be myself around y'all, but I'm not like a people person. Like I'm not gonna start talking to nobody first or anything like that. I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Like I'm irritated. I'm irritated. I don't want to talk. So I think that stems from just being an introvert too. So I don't know.
I mean, I feel like that's just a personality trait. I don't feel like it has to be
Would you consider yourself introverted or extroverted?
a hybrid, maybe. It just depends on the day.
I don't know. I feel like we all hybrids. Because I feel like we all have our time, like where we have our extroverted moments, but we all have our time where we have our more introverted moments. So
if I had to pick one, I would be like 60% introverted versus, extra.
Yeah, like 40%.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like I'm only extroverted with like friends and family, but when it comes to like the public at work, like I'm introverted. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to help you. Like I don't want to do anything. Literally, like I really just wish I could just be in the back all day and not interact with nobody. That's my dream.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
I don't know. Versus,
I don't know. Maybe I'm split 50 then in the middle, because I don't mind interacting with people.
Yeah, I don't mind interacting with them, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just like I be feeling bad, like dang, I don't want to come off as like mean, but that's just how I am. Like I literally don't want to talk to you. Like
no, because I understand that so bad. Like I literally hate talking to people, especially like when you want to sit and hold a conversation.
Why?
When I start working while you're talking, literally, I do want you to leave me alone. Like
that's when you be like looking at the computer.
I just start staring out the window.
Now that's just rude. Now that's just I'm not listening.
Because I hate talking to people for an extended period of time. Like, I can give you a vibe. If you need something from me, I can help you. But other than that, I don't want to hold a conversation with you. Especially during my lunch. Oh my gosh.
Babe, I touch my car every lunchtime.
Why would someone
Girl, you'd be surprised.
Disrespectful now.
You'd be surprised. People will sit and talk to you while you're on lunch. It is so annoying. Like even if you got headphones on, they will start talking to you.
Close the motherfucking door.
No, I have a coworker. She is so long-winded, like, and that's where my irritation comes from. Like I be trying to talk to her, then she just don't know when to stop, and I feel it boiling inside of me. Like, okay, girl, like
if you know they're gonna be a talker, you gotta.
You start hitting with the yeah.
And you see some people sitting by themselves. You're like, oh, they sitting by themselves. Let me go over and be nice. No, if you see me sitting by myself, please do not come over.
You never have to check on me.
In our adult lives,
don't worry about me.
In our adult lives, if I see somebody sitting by themselves, what is that? They're just sitting by themselves.
Always okay.
I would never sit next to a person sitting by themselves in my adult life.
That
What are you talking
literally
about?
happened to me on the cruise, and this is why I don't talk to people. That girl literally told me all her business. I was sitting by myself, trying to enjoy a little ocean view on the cruise, eat my pizza. I'm content by myself, man. Why are you over here? So she walked over, she was like, I see you by yourself. Like, do you mind if I sit down? Of course. So I'm like, sure. I'm not gonna say, nah, bitch, get away from me. So I'm like, yeah, sit down. When I tell you, I knew all her business. Like in the first couple hours,
she was by herself. You wasn't by yourself.
Why do I know your business?
You don't have to tell me that.
I'm a stranger, ma'am. And then when we out on the boat,
she extroverted.
Get out on the boat and then you do your little excursions. It's my turnaround. She right there. I'm like, ma'am, what? I don't know you.
She needed a friend.
I do not know you, ma'am. Like, please stop.
That was kind of she could have been a little, them little.
And until she was telling me to, why do I know that? I'm a stranger.
Okay. That's why I keep my work door closed. You gotta knock. And if I don't want to talk to nobody, I'm just like, hold on, I'm talking to somebody.
See, I have to talk to you all day in retail, child.
So you like that at work? You don't feel like you would talk to people outside though, like in a social gathering?
If I'm with like somebody like y'all, like my friends, and I go out in a social gathering, I think I'm more comfortable to go out and talk to other people. Yeah. But if I'm like by myself in a social gathering, absolutely not. I will be in my corner on the phone.
Walking up to nobody.
What kind of social gathering would you be in by yourself?
I don't know.
Maybe like
social gathering, so I'm assuming that we are together with a friend.
Or like somebody running late and it's just like us two or whatever.
Yeah, I remember like one time I had to wait at fucking Bar Louie and I had to save us a table and I was in a big ass fucking bar
by myself
and I was there for like fucking 20 minutes by myself and I'm just like, oh my gosh, my phone don't go dead.
Even if it do go dead, I'm still looking at it.
I was literally just looking at my reflection and scrolling. I would
have faked being on the phone if you went dead.
I'm talking about it was about dead when I left. Facts.
Check my email.
See, I feel like that's anxiety more so on my part when it comes to social whatever.
Social anxiety.
Yeah, I feel like that's more than the not so introverted, extroverted. It's more like, okay, I'm having anxiety right now. Like, I really will not move from this seat, not once tonight until it's time to go. Like, I'm just gonna sit here the whole time. It's too many people here. I don't want to walk past anyone. Yeah. Like,
I used to feel like that.
Do you remember when we went to that fucking party or whatever? I don't know what the fuck it was supposed to be.
Not what the fuck it was supposed to be.
And
you see what y'all said?
we walked in.
Y'all think about it right now?
We didn't walk in. That bitch.
What was that again?
I don't know, somebody like Mixer.
Was it
I don't know.
Invited, but it was advertised as like a kickback social gathering, and I think it had like a college something. So it just made it seem like it was going to be a big thing. Yes, and then we got there. We should have known then when we seen the building, but we still fucking went in there. We was already just so anxious. We didn't even know why. We had nothing to do this day, obviously, because why the fuck did we even do this?
We literally had nothing.
Got dressed, bitch, makeup on. You know what? I wasn't even feeling my makeup this day, so I'm glad I didn't go because I wasn't even feeling it that day. But yeah, we was walking in and it just looked like one of them old.
It took us at least about 15 minutes to just open the door to the fucking building.
As soon as y'all would have felt that gut instinct,
it just looked, I don't know, it didn't look like it was a party. Like
it looked like they was sitting around in a fucking, like a book club and like they was crisscross on the floor. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but
what the hell?
Baby, when I tell you they looked like who was that, by the time they got to see who the fuck was that, we were gone.
We was already like, no, you go. We like literally do not want to go in there. I don't even know why the fuck we even chose to open the door. I didn't lay my eyes on the room.
No,
she opened the door. She opened it barely. She said, I'm not going in there.
I said, no, bitch, we finna go.
We just left.
I don't even fucking know. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like I seen people in a fucking circle with crisscross
applesauce. To think we was gonna walk up in there and all eyes on us. No, absolutely not. She said, I'm not going in there. And I
didn't know it was some bullshit. We didn't see literally nobody walking in. It's like, bitch, where is the fucking entrance?
She's believing in me, trusted in me, because I'm like asking her to go with me, and I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm like, bitch, no, you said you know. You said.
Well, look, we're here now.
Well, I'm glad y'all got up out of there.
It was broad day. It wasn't night or nothing, but yeah.
Crazy shit still be happening.
Okay, bitch, that room was dark. I don't know what they was in there doing.
Dark in the daytime is even crazy.
You know what?
Even crazier.
And
they were crisscross on the floor.
I don't know. Either they was
like it's
level, but some people were very low.
I'm not going up in there. We ran at her. You would thought somebody was chasing us.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to come back and be like, no, y'all come back. No,
okay, look, and then I think I erased the message that said I was here.
Yeah, we good. Thank y'all though. Had a great time.
Until next time. Hell no. I know what flyers to ignore.
Yeah.
Alright, but okay, y'all. We talking too much. We ain't even gotten to the topic of the show
yet. I knew we was gonna be doing this.
Okay, sorry. I'm a yabber.
It's okay. So today, I feel like it's a good topic. You know, it's all girls. Okay. We're gonna talk about girlhood versus womanhood.
Okay.
Period.
Got a few questions, few thinkers, let me sit and think about this.
I'm actually thinking about that. I'm thinking about girlhood versus womanhood.
Okay. Let's see which question I'm gonna ask first. Okay, so what did you think being a woman meant when you were younger versus now?
Honestly, I just thought we used to can go to the club, put our heels on,
okay,
you know, go out with our friends, tell our kids not to open the door. That's what my mom did. So that's okay. What I knew. Like, you know,
you saw our mama do.
Going to work, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I just seen a girl that's what my mama was.
Yeah.
Going to work, going to the club, hanging out with her friends, you know. So I just be like, oh, okay.
You still have that same outlook now?
No. No.
What's the difference now?
I feel like the difference now is I know everything it took to get to the club.
Right.
You know, I see the back behind the scenes, and I'm just like, this is not all glitz and glamour. Okay. This is not fun.
As kids, all we seen was them getting dressed. We didn't see that they had to buy the dress, the shoes, the house to get dressed in, pay the bills to keep the lights on so you could shower and shit to get ready for the club. They put the gas in the car. The car gotta have the car note paid or paid for.
Or you gotta find you a babysitter too. Don't
yes,
forget that.
That's the first thing before you even start getting ready. And all of that.
Yeah, it's very.
It ain't just getting dressed to go to the club.
We're just girls, like literally.
Okay, no, that's a good example though. I like that one. Yeah. All right, so was there a moment where you felt pressured to grow up too fast?
Absolutely not. No, I enjoyed my childhood. I loved my childhood. I was a child. Like, I had the ponytails. I had the matching necklace with the beads and the ribbon.
The Dollar Jewelry store.
Up until like 6th grade. So, like, I enjoyed my childhood. I enjoyed my, well, you know what? We ain't gonna talk about middle school, actually. We're gonna skip it.
Okay.
But I enjoyed like junior high. I enjoyed 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, senior year. Like, I enjoyed all stages of life. You know, I got the experience being out in the summer all fucking day until the street lights came on, being black as hell. Like, I experienced being a child. I can say that. Now this generation, I don't know. I think they're fucked. But we were children. We enjoyed being children.
It's sad. We had a lot of outside activities, and
I mean, I did used to think grown-ups can do whatever they wanted, which is true to an extent. And I used to always be like, I want to be grown to do whatever I want. Yeah. You know, I want to be able to go where I want to go, have me a car to move when I want to move. I hate having to ask my mama, can she take me places?
Which you still can do. That's an adult thing.
It is, but now I gotta pay for the car when I want to go somewhere I want to go. I gotta pay for the bills if I want to move when I want to move.
That's what they used to tell us. Like, you gonna wish you was a kid. You better stay a kid as long as you can or whatever. They don't be lying.
Yeah. So I'm just like, being an adult is overrated. Take me back to a kid.
I don't think I ever was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I turn 18 and get out of here. Like,
I was
enjoying it, enjoying the ride.
I gotta get 18.
I gotta get out.
No, I was ready to go.
Well, yeah, my mama didn't make me get out.
No, my mama didn't make me get out. I was ready to get out. My mama has rules, so you know, you have to follow them. So I go get my own shit, so I don't have to follow nobody's rules.
I think if I didn't get a boyfriend at that age, I probably would have stayed with mama a little longer. I would have got out, but I feel like I would have stayed with her a little longer. Once I got him in, we gotta go. Me and mine got a deal.
I think I still would have got my apartment when I got my apartment, even though me and Darren got, our first apartment together, because I was gonna get it whether he was gonna come or not.
Yeah.
So
hopping on this train and missing it.
Get with the force gone.
Yeah. No, I had to go. My mom is real strict. That's always been her, and you gotta follow her rules to her house if you live in it, no matter if you're 12 or fucking 52. So
like, I will never forgive you. Get up.
No, nobody's feet go on nowhere. But yeah, no, I had to get up out of there when I could, and it was only because I couldn't even enjoy my adolescence because there were so many rules to it. Yeah. Do you feel like you want to answer these questions?
No, I don't think I was, like Kayuna said, I had a great childhood too, as I would say. Never felt the pressure of you gotta get out when you turn 18, none of that. My mom was very supportive when it came to all of that, so yeah, I can't really say.
I don't feel like I was pressured to grow up either way.
No,
I was shit held down.
I think our generation is the last generation that probably experienced being an actual kid.
I was gonna say when you said middle school, whatever you have good top, same. If I could delete a grade, it would definitely be second grade.
It would be 6 for me.
The whole grade out of my life, actually.
It would be 6 for
7th grade. I could delete all my grades. I didn't have a good school.
Not all your grades.
Yeah, like I really was never just that girl. So doesn't matter to me. Then yeah, that's why I'm like, I wouldn't do high school again. What the fuck was it to me? Nothing. Whatever.
Yeah, 7th grade.
I'd redo college. Now college, I was that girl.
I did enjoy college.
Okay, bitch. We gotta
have a time. But when I say enjoy high school, I mean because I know some kids had a very bad experience with high school. Like some kids didn't enjoy high school at all. And I feel like for us, like us in particular, I feel like we had a good, like, you know,
most of our fun happened outside of high school, though. Like
I know, but some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? So just the high school years. Maybe I should say that, not in the actual school, but like high school years.
Oh yeah, because I'm thinking about my school experience.
I mean, even school experience, like some people in high school probably didn't even have companions, like friends. Well, I don't know, maybe lunch together. We had dance team together. You know, some people.
And we got to do like dance. You know, we got to do the practice and the.
Well, I was still be myself. I wanted to do dance. I tried out for dance. Like I didn't. Those weren't privileges to me. That's what I wanted to do. I'm being myself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But what you mean? What you talking about?
Because she said, well, we got to do this and others didn't, or something like that. Like, I did that because I wanted to. That's still a part of being me.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at it as like having your friends. You know, some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, having friends. Obviously, some people don't have friends. Some people do have friends. But I feel like that's just all relative to who I am as a person. My high school experience. It's not just something that I would redo. Okay. What's a grown woman habit that you're proud of?
Handling my responsibilities.
Period.
I handle my business when it comes to my children, when it comes to my household, when it comes to just everything that got to do with how my life runs on a daily basis. I handle that. Nobody has to worry about that.
Period. I feel like that's mine too. I mean,
I feel like I am a grown woman. Like I don't feel like not to sound like that, but I don't feel like I do kitty shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I am a grown woman. Like I do grown woman shit. So.
Well, yeah, for sure. Especially running a household and taking care of kids. That's grown woman shit.
But there's people past my age that it's not like that. Like there's people that is very childlike in their mind, you know, and handle and move accordingly, like move like a child.
Yeah.
So you know, so I don't know. So I would say that's one woman trait that you never have to worry about.
Period. I feel like that's my biggest one too. I just love the fact that I'm just doing it. It's all me, baby. It's just this. You get. This is what you see. This is what you get. It's me. Who's doing it? Me. You never have to worry. Like it's me.
Literally, never.
I get to dine. Every which way.
I'm the same way. Obviously, I don't have no kids, but when it comes to the household, the bills paid, I'm doing it all, baby.
Yeah, we don't. But I can say that about all of us. Like, I don't feel like I would be friends with somebody that don't move like that. Like, I can't be friends with childish like mine. People who don't handle their responsibilities first. Right, I can honestly say that all of us.
Yeah, no, I thought about that too.
We all make sure
we all got our shit together.
Yeah, like,
I mean, we got
common sense. Common sense is not just always common.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Well, yeah.
You would think if you're knocking on 30, you would have. I mean,
you know,
we ain't perfect, but baby, we doing a whole lot better than a lot of people.
I agree.
I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I feel like when people don't do what they're supposed to do, that's when this look bad. Because I understand hardships and struggles, but if you ain't doing it on purpose or just because you don't want to or you want somebody else to do it for you.
I mean, like you knowingly like doing this. Like you're conscious. You know you have sense, but you're choosing to move about it in a way that
lazy.
That you're lazy and that you're not doing. I'm not saying that you're not working. This is not for the people that's not working. This is not for the people that's not handling their responsibility or that's handling their responsibilities. This is for the people that's choosing choosing to do other things when they could be doing, when they're capable. I would say when you're able, when you're sitting at home every day, but you can work. You can work. I'm not saying you got disability, but if you can work,
you got disability.
No, but even disabilities don't foul don't mean shit because motherfuckers can still get up and do something, so you can get up and work.
I know.
I mean, disability like you literally physically can't go into work. You know, I'm not talking about y'all, but
obviously,
you people that's getting a check for like ADHD, you can go to work. You know what I'm saying. So
off your disability check when you can really be.
Yeah, them type of people, I just be like, okay, you don't want to.
But sometimes they be like, well, I don't want to work because I'm losing my disability.
That's even then that's still childish because you're choosing to live on a system. You're choosing to live on a system that you don't know how long it's going to be around. You know what I'm saying? And then how long is it going before you're having job history, before you're having work history? Look, you're not going to be able to get the job that you think you deserve or that you could have went after.
Or you just have to think about, like, if you're doing that now, is that that's gonna be the rest of your life. It's gonna be disabled for the rest of your life.
People scared of change, so
yeah.
Change is good. I realized that. Like, you can be scared of it, but I feel that's a good feeling to have. If you're scared, then that's a good feeling because you ain't gonna be scared no more once you actually change.
Once you actually do it, yeah.
I just could imagine not handling my shit. Like, don't you get tired of always borrowing money?
or just not having it, or just having to do this and that and explain this and why.
I ain't rich. Maybe a little week or two. I gotta, take my lunch to where you little bologna sandwich.
You might have to eat.
But that's
a part of the life, though.
Yeah, but just asking people to borrow money all the time and not having a vehicle to drive, I can't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't be so dependent on someone else. It just would not work. It just would not work. And I don't feel like people have to live a certain way or drive a certain thing. Whatever you want out of life or whatever you can afford out of life, I just feel like if you want it, you should be doing it. You shouldn't, or if you need it, you should be doing it instead of getting it from somewhere else or hoping someone else.
Don't get mad at me when I say I ain't got thought out.
Right.
Or don't get mad at me when I can't come pick you up and take you to the store to get a little poo-poo some diet.
Okay, and don't make it a sob story because you can't find no ride and this and to go get up and buy one.
Damn, nobody fuck with you.
Okay, your family fake as fuck. It's just me and mine. Get your ass up and go and get a fucking job and make some money.
Okay, god damn. Bitch, I'm tired too.
I ain't got no food. Go to the store. There's food there.
Especially if you have kids, I don't see how you got kids and they don't motivate you. Like,
girl, you'd be surprised.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
I was gonna say that next, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, no, you wouldn't.
I just say it to say, like, damn, your kids should motivate you to. If you ain't motivating yourself, at least your kids should motivate you. So
they don't even see that motivation around because shit, the kid with the other parents so much. Damn, I don't even know that I need to be motivated. I don't got nothing to do. I ain't got no mouth to feed.
My baby good. I don't gotta worry about motivation.
I don't even know when he ate. If he ate today, hell, that's her problem.
That's a shame.
That's their bone behavior.
That's shameful behavior. Very sinful.
That was my last question. Give me you.
Okay. You didn't do number one yet. Okay. So how has your relationship with yourself changed as you've grown?
Honestly, it's kind of reversed. I'm a little more self-conscious now than I was as a kid. I think as a kid, the experiences I went through as a kid kind of made me self-conscious today, like how I am now. But don't get me wrong, I still know I am a bad bitch. But I am still very self-conscious and very hard on myself, which I think everybody is. But I don't know. I just have a hard time if I'm just like in my natural state, just like seeing, I guess, what other people see. Which is, I guess, could be a toxic trait and something that I am working on.
A circle as we go back to the beginning.
So I don't know. It could be both, but yeah, I think I have a hard time. I beat myself up a lot. But I also know that So it's kind of both.
Depends on the day, huh?
Yeah, it depends on what I'm doing.
But I think we all kind of fall victim to that. I be saying, I try to look at the glass half full, not half empty.
I feel like versus me now versus as a kid, it's a complete, 360. That's correct, right? Because 180.
180, yeah. 360.
You won't catch me slipping.
You won't catch
me slipping at a complete 180.
Yes.
Because I was so self-conscious as a kid. I'm talking about if I had to show my forehead, I was crying, real tears. It's not getting shown. If I gotta show my forehead, I'm not there. And I remember having to show it during this dance recital, and I would just cry my eyes out, to the point where she just gave me a little banging because I wouldn't stop crying. This is 7th grade, by the way. Like, I'm a teenager crying. So I'm that self-conscious about myself. I did not feel pretty. Then we go to high school. Never am I not without makeup on. Wearing makeup every day. We running late to school.
Yes.
We running late to school, Kayuna. We're gonna be 15 more minutes late.
She's putting makeup on. I used to go to her house every morning and wait on her because she was in her.
We rode to school every morning, so period. Okay. But yeah, even if we was running late, she was like, you don't have to wear makeup. Well, I kind of do though, And so,
pass me my lip gloss. You shut the fuck up.
So I was was doing that. So it's like gradually, even though I still felt pretty, I felt pretty with makeup though. Yeah. So, and then when I got to college, that's when it was completely different. I'm talking about real hair and no makeup. I felt the most beautiful, like the most beautiful. And it's like, damn, how is that the complete opposite of weave and makeup versus, and then others made me feel beautiful as well. So I'm like, damn, I've just been, this is how I've been looking. Yeah, I didn't change. This has been the same face. So it's like, how did my eyes change so differently? Like, how did I go from thinking I was ugly as fuck with no makeup on to I look the best with no makeup on? So it's just like, I don't know. I guess when I grew up as a woman, it's just like, girl, like, you need
I can definitely see that. Like, I feel like in high school, you used to like always wear straighter hair. You know, always wear straight hair. I feel like the makeup.
I didn't go natural to college.
Then when you got to college, you start wearing like your braid outs. You start going more natural with just the lip gloss and a little mascara. Then you got into like the dreads. You got into the dread moment. You start embracing like your natural hair in this natural form.
It like gradually, like you said, reversed. Yeah. It's like I'm complete opposite, which still a good beat, makeup. I'm still a makeup girly, but it's just completely different. I used to get up and do my makeup even if I had nowhere to go. Yeah. I'm just taking a picture or making a video for IG or something, like full face, 2 hours doing it. 2 hours doing makeup. I don't even take an hour these days.
Yeah, that is 100% true.
I kind of dealt with that a little bit in high school. Not the makeup thing. I wore makeup in high school, but not really a lot. But baby, you wouldn't catch me in my natural hair in high school. No.
Hair stay done. We okay, period.
Wear my natural hair, okay? But as I got older, I'm just like, girl, you can't change who you are. Just accept who you are, what God bless you with, and that is what it is. Now with the makeup thing, I used to be like, when I went out, I felt like I always had to have makeup on. Like I would never go out with like even like a kickback, something chill. Like I had to put some makeup on. But now, like I just be like, okay, if I'm getting off work, but I'm going to a little kickback or something, then I could just be okay with not wearing makeup. Yeah. And my glasses too, baby. I would wear my contacts all the time. Yeah. You would never catch me in my glasses. But now, child, who worried about that?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like,
it's like
now
society.
I always wear makeup. Yeah. Like, I mean, out. Like, I'll go to work and every day of my everyday life with no makeup. But, like, now I feel like if I go anywhere, like, in a social setting, I'm wearing makeup. I don't care where we're going.
No. Now, if we going out, like a bar or something, then I'm going to put some makeup on. But if it's just like a chill little kickback or
with the friends?
Yeah. Like
okay, with friends,
I
guess it depends on my mood, because if I'm thinking, I want to get a picture tonight, I'm definitely going to do some makeup.
Pictures, I'm definitely.
If I'm going out, I'm going to take a picture.
Like if I'm thinking of this kickback,
out the house, away from my kids, I'm taking a picture.
Right? Like it's a waste.
You know, why would I waste this night out? And it's a waste.
Now I don't really be too worried about it.
Yeah. That's a big difference, I feel like.
Agreed.
Okay. What advice would you give your younger self about becoming a woman?
My therapy now.
I know, right? I would say to my younger self, other people's opinions don't matter. Literally, they do not matter. When you get older, you're going to be doing better than half of them anyway. True. So it really does not matter. And people say stuff because they're insecure about themselves, not because it's you. You have to realize that, girl, we're getting deep.
Is it teary?
I'm just saying, don't get
because I mean, I'm thinking of little Kayuna right now, and I'm thinking that you're talking to her.
When I think of little Kayuna, I think of that girl from 6th grade. Like I think of that girl who was just like shy and like scared to speak up for herself. Whereas now I'm like, wait, like I don't care what it is, I'm going to say it, because what are you going to do? You know, so it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like that girl, I am not that girl anymore. I have way more life experiences to where it's just like, I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to, I can speak up for myself and nothing is going to happen. Like nobody is going to say anything to me or do anything to me. Yeah, it's just that. So yeah, I would just say other people's opinion don't matter. Go for it, say what you want to say, do what you want to do, and yeah, just continue to be you.
Period. I agree. I feel like in high school, like certain things I would like not say bothered me, or if like somebody did something or said something, then I just kind of like let it slide. But now like tell myself to like, you know, if you feel this way, like open up about it, like don't let nobody just say whatever they can say or do whatever they can do. I found myself being like kind of like a people pleaser a little bit. But yeah, now I just try to tell myself like, girl, you wrong. Just let me know how you feel, get it off your chest, right? And it is what it is.
I feel like if I was talking to my younger self, I would just say to her, like, don't dim your light. Like, as a little kid, I used to dream really big, a lot. Like, I had all these dreams about what my life would be and what would happen. I would think like, oh, what if this happens to me? And I would get mad at myself for thinking it because I felt like I ruined my chances now that I brought it up in my mind. But really, you're supposed to think that about yourself. You're supposed to think and kind of manifest. We didn't know that word back then, what's supposed to happen to you. But I felt the complete opposite. I felt like stop. I used to get mad at my thoughts. Like, just stop thinking these things because you're ruining your chances of it happening. Like, just stop thinking. And I'm thinking like you just should have kept fucking thinking. Like, think, and get that shit out, and shit would have came true, you know. So
like you speaking negativity over your own life.
I used to think that I wasn't supposed to be. I think I'm ruining my chances. Like, oh, it's not gonna happen now. I didn't thought it was supposed to be a surprise. I done fucked up the universe. I didn't realize how connected I was back then. Now what I was like. So I would just say this. Like, it's okay to think those things and want that for your life. It's not a bad thing. I used to just try to stop thinking and stop planning and stop whatever because I was like, it's just supposed to happen. If it's gonna happen to me, it's gonna happen. If I think about it, I'm ruining it. Like, you know. So
you're supposed to think things into existence.
That's true.
No one taught me that as a kid.
But you're learning, and now you just speak positivity on yourself. You speak positivity.
Oh, for sure. Now manifest
things you do.
That shit, I do it well.
I don't know any advice I would give to my younger self. I know it's like some things I'm dealing with in my adulthood that I'm trying to tell my, I guess, now self to not deal with, or you know, trying to deal with the alter or whatever. As far as my like childhood, I don't know what advice I'll give to my younger self. I'm giving my adult self advice.
Okay, I'm still learning.
Like if I was 50, I'd probably like, I tell my 28-year-old self.
Yeah, that's okay, because we're young. Like, we're still so young. We're only 25.
Okay.
You're not gonna be one of them.
Don't ask, look, don't
lie about
ask
your
a woman her age.
Nobody asked. Well, that's just the rules for men.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But you gonna be one of them that lie?
I know, maybe when I'm 30.
What's wrong with 30? That's when it's lit.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see when we get there.
But I definitely would be like, you never asked a lady her age.
Yeah, no, mysterious.
A little like, but like, yeah, I'm 35.
And so, did you have to be so country? At some point, though, when does that question even ask? Like, why are we asking that question? If it's outside of dating, at what point are we asking each other ages anyway? Other than job applications and shit like that. You don't just go up and be like, how old are you?
When you meet like a new friend, you know, in like a social setting, or not even in a social setting, but like you meet a new friend in a social setting, y'all become friends outside of the social setting.
Same sex though, like another woman? Yeah, but it's not a rule for women to ask how old we are. That's what I'm saying. Like in a dating aspect, it would be the opposite sex, or if you date the same sex.
I mean, I won't lie about my age. I'm married. That's not a reason to lie about my age.
I said, bitch.
Oh.
I'm just gonna. That's not even your example, bitch.
I don't know what we're talking about anyway.
What are we talking about again? I think that's where it stems from, that question of, the phrase of you never asked a woman her age. I feel like it stems from the dating, but I don't get what's so big. Just say your age. Like,
because first of all, if we are talking about dating, why is it the rule? Don't I need to know how old you is?
True, and bitch, if it come out that you lying, they'll be mad.
Yeah, that's what they said Bambi did.
Ooh.
Said she lied about her age.
How old is she really? 40?
I think they all in their 40s. I think she's just like a few years, like maybe 4 or 5 years older than what she said. Like it ain't just it wasn't just like a 1 or 2. Like
that's a lot of years to lie about your age.
Yes.
Like you're in a whole different fucking decade.
Which makes sense because the bitch was on Basketball Wives, season 1,
she
way
was.
back when.
She was.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's so tragic. Why would you say that?
I ain't gonna lie about my age. I'm gonna be 30 and fine, 31 and fine, 30 however fine.
40 my age.
42. 40 is the when it gets even better. Really, we just keep
they
getting
say
better.
40 is the new 20s, especially your kids growing at 40s. Unless you popping them out at.
I would say some people kids growing at 30.
But
People say
Damn, we finna be 30.
I don't look my age all the time, so period.
What about 35? Kids be growing around 35.
Yeah. Unless you had them in your 28s.
Yeah,
My kid will be in kindergarten while
our kids is
graduating from.
We got some babysitters. They big cousins and shit. Everybody grown.
I was just calling. I want to know what college.
Because my niece, hey, she was old enough to become the babysitter. Okay.
I don't know. Cortland's definitely gonna be babysitter. So now we're gonna play intoxication.
Intoxication.
I'm gonna go over the rules real quick. So that's different cards. Party, solo, vote, dare. Party is everybody, solo you, vote, dare. You do the dare. But you just do the dare, not us do the dare.
Oh, okay, great. Love the double standard.
No, I mean we can pull dare cards too, but it's just like, yeah. No, I'm just saying like we all could get a dare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's the guess you go first.
Oh, okay, I just pull a card. I promise you, I didn't hear nothing you
Read
just
it
said.
out loud.
Okay, who's most likely to key someone's car? Player with the most votes take the drink. Key somebody's car?
That's
I would definitely say Shay.
It's crazy that y'all would say me. Can we explain
It's
why?
not crazy.
I don't think it's crazy.
So explain why then.
Because I can't see Dinesha keying somebody's car.
I can definitely see her keying someone's car. I can see you keying someone's car.
I feel like anybody can have a crash out moment.
Yeah, anybody can crash out. I agree. But I feel like if anybody...
This Miss pull up on a nigga, ain't she? You don't think you'll
You ain't never pulled up on nobody?
No, literally.
I don't know. I just...
Y'all got me figured out wrong. I'm not a crash out.
That's all right.
I ain't saying you a crash out. I'm just saying who's most likely
to crash out. And
no, this don't say crash out.
No, I'm saying that's a crash out thing. If you're keying someone's car, you're a crash out.
I'm pretty sure there's other crash out things.
Well, and I say everybody is capable of a crash out. So I was just saying, you say you either got 0 or you got 100. If you get to that 100,
I wasn't talking about niggas. I was just talking about period. Y'all know that. Y'all my friends.
What are you talking about?
Keying a car is a relationship. The 0 to 100 thing wasn't about relationships.
Well, yeah, I was just saying because you were saying like you could just, you either 0 to 100 and you know.
Yeah, I
you can explode. Maybe that's how I was looking
at it. A little more. I don't know.
I mean, it's not a bad thing if you keep somebody.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like you're gonna keep somebody's
it is
car.
a bad thing, but
I'm gonna say, so why didn't y'all vote yourselves if it wasn't a bad thing? You don't see yourself as keying somebody's car?
No. Who's most
Me either. You don't see yourself keying?
I mean, we gonna all say no.
Yeah.
It's just an opinion.
Yeah.
Their opinions suck.
Well, hey, that's why it's an opinion.
Confess your biggest regret or take a drink. I'm gonna definitely take a drink.
I'm gonna definitely take a drink.
I'm just gonna kind of pour a little mixed drink about that and then sip on my. Well, I gotta make it work. Actually,
yeah, great.
Who's most likely to fuck on the first date? I said I would smash on the first date, but I mean most likely. I guess.
I mean, you gotta test it out. You gotta know
test drive.
I know what you're driving.
We were saying, like, hey, if the emotions are there, then who am I to stop that?
You know, and sometimes.
So who got voted?
Sometimes the mood is just right.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
nobody wants to vote on this one.
I think she said herself.
I didn't vote.
She can vote. Yeah, so she cannot. No one has voted yet.
Oh,
we're sitting here in silence. Yes, it says vote. Same card as
I mean, who do you vote? Who do you vote for? You ain't saying nothing either.
Yeah, I'm waiting on y'all. I want to hear y'all vote first.
Oh, who do I think was smashed on the first date?
That's what I'm saying. If we all capable of, that's what I think. If we all,
I mean, we was all capable last time, but we didn't do it all. Vote. So let's vote somebody.
Who's most likely to do it for somebody's
most
car? We
likely?
think it's you, but far as fucking on the first date, we don't know who's most likely to do that. That's what we're
saying. So y'all not gonna vote on this one?
I can vote. I just don't know who to choose.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would choose myself. In that instance, I would choose myself because I probably would. In that instance,
you taking a shot, but the person who gets the most votes has to take a shot.
I don't know who the votes, so I just take one.
Hey, I know what you're driving. Like break down.
I would have voted you too.
You would have voted me?
I would have.
It don't matter. I'll take it.
It's true.
Not that it's true. It's most likely.
Well, actually,
it wasn't a truth or false. It was a most likely.
Actually, with my husband, I did not.
Oh,
Okay.
It's not like a actual factual kind of thing, clearly, because I've never keyed a car. So
Still hung up on the
clearly,
car.
no, that was an example that this isn't like a you have to say I really did this kind of thing. It was a most likely kind of thing.
No, I was saying that because I was saying I most likely would, but I'm like, actually, no, I didn't. But I probably would, but I didn't with my husband. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I was saying.
Yeah.
If you've ever done anal, take a drink.
Oh, no, I've done it.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
bitch.
No, I just said I knew you did and I forgot.
All right. I didn't tell him about that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I didn't tell her. She said I didn't tell them.
I mean, you telling them because you pouring your shot.
I just don't have anything to say, you know?
Silent shot.
Party. So this is everyone. Have all parties? All y'all been votes. What was the last one?
A party.
Oh, okay. Party, everyone. If you've ever had a whole face, take a drink.
We've talked about this so many times on that show. What's your definition of a whole face? Because I feel like everybody's
let me just take my
different.
drink, huh?
I feel like a whole phase is just doing what you want to do. Like, and you're not tied down to anybody and you could just have fun. And I feel like, yeah.
Why they gotta be a hoe though? What you just said didn't sound too bad.
Well, define hoe.
Whole to me is strictly you're having sex with multiple people.
Or a lot, I would say. Like just you just don't have any morals, I guess, when it comes to sex and your lady part.
You really,
Can I put my shot back in there? Can I
just don't like throw up.
It's a phase though, because you know some hoes can have a lifestyle, like just be a hoe from the day they decide to be a hoe to the day they die.
Yeah.
But a whole phase is just like a phase in your life where you may have been doing that whole shit.
She was really
during
just
that
fucking
phase.
12, 15 niggas for a month and never made a been a little hoe.
Oh, that's
Well, honey, that's a different type of hoe. Oh, that's a
Yeah, that's
prostitute.
a lie.
Hey, look, it's levels to the hoe. You could be a
Yeah.
small hoe, big hoe, but
my
that
bad.
right
Let me scale it
there,
back.
I don't know.
You're the top hoe.
What is that?
You're Miss Bitch. At that point. Yeah.
Ooh, that's cat stacks or something.
Okay, 12 to 15. That's a different nigga
That's a lot even
for
in a
2
year.
weeks.
That's a lot even in a year for sure, because that's one nigga a month.
That's
That's in a month, and a couple of them months,
That's
three of them.
this nigga every day.
no, that's a lot, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're doing it right now. You should be ashamed. Yeah.
I need to vote. Vote. Who argues the most? Players with the most votes.
I will gladly take that drink.
Thank you.
Thank you for being
But
self-aware.
I don't know. Is the goal to try to? Because what are y'all saying? Thank you for?
Thank you.
For you realizing that you knew that one was on you.
Did you think we was gonna vote you?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have cared if y'all voted me because I obviously know it would have been my vote. But I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know why you care so much about the card thing.
The who?
The card thing.
Oh, I'm not mentioning it. Y'all the one that said thank you. I'm not mentioning that card. I didn't mention that
No,
card.
I know, but I know you didn't mention it. I was saying,
I didn't
I didn't know why you care so much about the card thing.
Well, I hadn't been talking about it. I wasn't just talking about it, so
I know, but
why are we talking about it if I wasn't talking about it?
well, you had brought it up again too when we had pulled a different card and we weren't talking about it. I was just
But I didn't just now, and then you asked me why I care about it so
Bring it
much.
up again, but not me.
But your question was why I care about it so much, and I'm not even bringing it
Because you
up.
agreeing to the card we just pulled so easily.
Because I agree with this one. I didn't agree with the last one.
I think the thing is, like, we might not agree with some of it. I think.
Well, that's for everybody.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think it's.
I'm saying the question was why do I care about something that I wasn't even currently talking about? That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Who's the biggest player? Player with the most votes, take a
I'm
drink.
like none of us.
Yeah. I don't feel like.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not a player. I have no game. Zero game. Sorry. Have no risk.
Not no Riz. You can't Riz them down.
No, sorry.
You Riz your husband down. You got some Riz.
I think I had Riz back in my younger days. Like now.
Not my younger days. Okay, auntie.
Now.
Girl, no, literally now, if I was to be single, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. It's scary. It's sticky out there in the dating world. I do not want to go back. Like,
I'm already a terrible flirter, first of all. They probably think I'm boring as fuck.
So nice weather we're having.
How do you?
I'm going to ask you what you're doing 15 times throughout the day.
Oh man, go back to your boo.
Really sucks getting to know new people.
Yeah, I think it's your turn now.
Why you scared me?
Dare, post the last pic in your camera roll to your story and leave it up for 30 minutes. What is the last?
Probably a screenshot.
Of our questions.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just take a drink for fun.
Yay.
They say to post it.
You put it in.
Oh yeah.
Me bored that one. Damn, all these vote cards.
And you're the one doing it.
I know.
Just pour it in there.
It says vote. Who's most likely to steal?
Can I vote myself?
Kayuna. I'm voting Kayuna.
Cause baby, I would change the tag so fast.
I gotta say, you be putting them, changing the meat tags.
But actually, I'm very scared to steal, like, I'm scared to steal, like, big shit.
Big stuff.
Like, if I need to change the tag on, like, a little shirt or, like, some Velveeta cheese or something, hell yeah. But I'm still gonna scan everything at self-checkout. I'm too scared to steal it just self-checkout. I got
Oh, people be doing that. Oh, them the experience
Oh,
things.
what? Some people
Well, I know
walk
you
right
leave
after
it. Oh, yeah. I've done that only one time, but after leaving self-checkout, I just left it in the basket. It was a big ass rug.
No, I remember one time, y'all, I swear to God. I remember one time we was at Walmart and I'm gonna tell them about the story, Chris. Don't be mad. But when we used to go to Walmart, we used to not, well, I ain't say we. He used to not scan everything at self-checkout. But instead of not scanning everything, he would not put some of the stuff in bags. So he just leave it in the cart, but put shit
Put
over.
the bags over, yeah.
Well, everything was good. We got away every fucking time. Well, one time we took his brother with us.
Oh gosh.
They got so much fucking shit. When I tell you, so the basket was full. There's 3 people getting shit, mind you. The basket was full. They're scanning shit, but they're not scanning as much as they usually scan. They're just scanning shit and just putting it on top of the bag. So we walking out.
I would have been scared.
The man walking behind us, he said, "Hey, you know you ain't scanned all of that stuff right there." I just kept walking. Because I didn't do this. I didn't opt in for this.
Yeah.
Baby, Chris was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me go get my card at the car," and we left.
Yeah.
It was like you can clearly see they didn't scan a lot of
Quick
fucking
thinking,
shit.
I would have definitely got us called.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, you didn't scan all this shit." I'm like, "Y'all gotta figure it out. I'm gone."
Yeah, hold on. Let me go good. Okay.
Somebody got to
I had literally been behind a man and he scanned everything, but he didn't pay. He just walked off. And I was like, "Can you come clear the screen for me?"
Asked man, oh my
I
god.
asked the worker. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
was gone.
The man gone.
Yeah, he was gone. I was like, yeah, he didn't pay for none of
Hey,
this
okay,
shit.
look, that's a different way. No, take that. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down.
I've done it one time when my sister worked at Walmart. I got so much shit. She came over there, did something. I scanned everything and walked right on out the door. So yeah,
It's been a little minute since I did a little Walmart, but switching the tag is easy though.
I mean, we
Easy
all
thing.
didn't skip the waters underneath the cart, the sodas, you know.
If you never stole from a work concession stand, you know how you had a little canteen and you go in there and you scan your own snacks. You know, y'all got that
What
canteen?
canteen?
Oh, like
Well,
when
probably
you
like in a
had
warehouse or something.
at work.
Oh.
Yeah, and you go in there and you definitely done stole the bag of chips.
Girl, no. If we had little snacks at work, they've always been like a vending machine, so we can't steal from them.
Only just dumb ones do it. The one that got a big turnover rate. that's how
Let
they
me Google this store before I go in.
Exactly.
So yeah, this could be our best friend.
Okay, if you had to date someone, say who it would be, or take 2 drinks. What are we talking? Date someone? Are we talking about celebrity?
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say celebrity because I'm married and I gotta go home after this. Celebrity. Oh, I got a few.
Not a few.
Chris know who my celebrity crushes is. Ja Morant, Chris Brown, Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum, the weird looking nigga that be TikToking and shit.
Hell no, the basketball player.
Oh.
No.
I was gonna say please.
No.
Hey, Jason Tatum, LMA baby daddy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, him.
His other brother look better than him.
That's really it.
They said name
You
one,
like the
child.
light skin niggas?
Yeah.
That's your type? Because you named 3 light skin. Oh, well,
Jordan
that was
light-skinned.
Cameron Brown. But the other 2 people you named was light skin.
I mean, hell,
You know what I'm saying?
I think
Hey,
Chris
your
Brown's on
husband
everybody's
light-skinned.
list.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Seabreezy.
But yeah, that's it.
Not that's it. Look, that's all.
Yeah, no more.
Not too much.
Overboard.
Pretty sure the card said 1. She gave a whole list.
All
I
right.
can't take 2 shots. Hey, I was just trying to cover myself.
You know what? This is the solo, right? Mm-hmm. Solo cards by myself, and I'm very proud to answer this question. Solo, have you ever stayed with a cheater because the sex is good? Take a drink. Never.
Okay.
Never.
I feel like you answered that before. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Maybe not.
And he never gave had to stay because of that.
Okay, now, like if I am staying, it's coming for a different reason.
Okay, it's because I love you. Other than that,
Even in love, we
you know, like no.
No, that's
cheating
ridiculous.
completely changes everything for me.
And I ain't never
It says there, confess a secret no one else knows or take a drink. I literally have, trying to think, do I have a secret that nobody knows?
That's what makes it a secret.
I know, but I don't think I have one. Like, damn, I do have a secret. Well, really, somebody do know.
Somebody, you're self-conscious or subconscious.
Or take a drink.
I'll take a drink.
Make it easy peasy. I just want to know if this is the liquor that's missing between the 3 of us. Y'all ain't drink.
Maybe I should.
I feel like this. It didn't start up there, did it?
It did, because it was past that for sure.
Okay, maybe a little bit then.
Baby shots.
Gotta drive out.
Okay. That's it.
We do have a hot seat.
And I'm in it, huh?
Don't you feel the seat sizzling?
You know?
All right, it's time for the last segment of the show.
Okay.
The original segment of the show. It's our original Talk to Me Nice hot seat.
The hot seat.
Period. Make some noise. What the fuck?
So these either has a dare, question, maybe story time, different things up in here. If you follow the card, you'll read it out loud. If you do whatever is on the card, then that means you'll be talking nice. If you choose not to and take a shot, that means you'll be talking spice.
Okay.
What?
I was just thinking about how we've been calling it spice with no hot sauce.
Well, it's fine. It's spicy.
Okay. But yeah, it used to be a shot of hot sauce, guys, so we've just kind of trickled it down to
But if we don't want, off the record, if we don't want to do the hot sauce, we can always do like, get a
Fireball. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Shoot your shot right now to your crush on camera.
Let's pull another one because that's too easy. Thank
Fireball.
you.
I've been called by me.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guess we don't start out light over here, do we?
At least something that's, fair game right in the middle.
Tell us about a time you got caught lurking.
Okay, that's a good one.
I've never been caught lurking.
You got a Finsta?
No, I don't have a Finsta. I really don't. I've never been caught lurking. If I'm caught lurking, I probably want to get caught. I probably done like a few pictures down.
I was like, yeah, you actually double
Like,
tap.
look at this.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten caught I don't lurk unless I don't have a reason to. So
I know that's right.
yeah, I don't get fucked.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
See, so I gotta put another one.
No, you don't.
Alright, y'all. So that concludes this episode. I feel like it was a really good one. We say that every episode, but period.
But this one was
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're just girls.
You know.
That should be the name of the episode.
Yeah,
we're just
girls. I love that. That's cute.
Okay, yeah, cute. So remember to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube if you have not already.
Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice.
Bye, y'all.
Right there at the bottom.
Bitch.